Hello, you are watching This is Laramie. I am here with Eric M. Pack, also known as Pack. He is the commander of the AMVets Post 22 here in Laramie. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
We are a nonprofit veteran organization. We do help out and try to assist, the community, but we're mainly for combat, non-combat veterans. We're trying to take pretty much the VFW, the American Legion, kind of put them together, and that's how we are. Um, and we're just here to trying to get everybody, I guess, trying to figure out the community, see what we could do to help the community to kind of get the veterans interactive with us and with the community themselves. Um,
How did you guys come together?
I was approached. Well, I go to Wild Tech. I got medically retired from the Army, October of 2014. When I came here a couple months in, um, there was a gentleman named Rob Wiggs who was my recruiter to bring me to school here, and he approached me yet again to see if I was interested in opening up a nonprofit organization for veterans. And I'm like one of the biggest advocates for veterans. So I was stoked about it, and I was all gung ho. So I went ahead and accepted. Got 11 people signed up, 7 board members, and the rest are members. And now we're just trying to build here and with the community. We have a lot of veterans that live here as residents, and a lot of veterans that go to school at UW, and a few of them that go to Wild Tech. So we're just trying to get everybody kind of together and not take anybody away from any place, but we're just trying to build and kind of make it better for us and for the community itself too.
Yep, that's very respectable. How is that going so far? What can Laramie do to help you with that?
Right now it's going kind of slow because not too many people want to know what AMVets is or what we are about. The veterans themselves, um, from what I've seen so far, I could be wrong on a lot of other veterans, but from what I've seen so far, the veterans here kind of want to stay quiet, stay left alone. Um, but there's always going to be that one time where they need help. And no matter even if it's your buddy and he's a veteran, um, we're here to help, period. Whether you're a member or not, we're here to help. But because we are a nonprofit organization, we do, to keep our doors open, it's just donations. Donations, and we do community service when we're asked. We've done a couple so far, but right now, because most of my members were at Wild Tech, I don't want it to be associated with Wild Tech, even though they helped us out greatly, tremendously. But we're not like affiliated with Wild Tech. We're our own entity. Um, but just to get veterans out with us, donations just help us keep the doors open, kind of help us go on to that next level of events, or like we're trying to put together like shooting days for some of the veterans, and then some days we're looking at doing trail riding, off-roading, fishing, just different things in the community, and donations would really help that along, because right now I'm kind of funding it out of my own pocket, and I'm kind of broke,
Yeah.
to say the least. But because I am medically retired and going to school here, which I do collect BAH, but my wife gets all that back in Missouri to pay for, our house, my 3 kids and everything else. So me being here, I work off of my loans and somewhat of a part-time over at Laramie GM. So I'm kind of limited on funds.
Yeah. How can people reach out to you? Where can they contact you at?
Um, Everyone could see my posts either on Laramie Veterans 24/7, or we do have a Facebook page, which is, I believe it's Post 22 or Laramie Post 22. There's one of my board members I had here. Brian Kearney. He set it up for me. So like I said, we do have a Facebook page, and I mean, if you ask, there's my number somewhere. You know, I could give out my number if you want to email me and or message me on our Facebook page. You know, and you want more of a direct contact, my number's there for you.
What would you say to the local vets who might be timid to reach out to you?
Actually, there's not much to say because it's honestly up to them. There's a lot of people here that are here for them, whether we know them or not. You know, right there, it's just because it's family. So we're always going to be here. You know, I was stuck for 8 months when I got out of the Army. I was stuck in my apartment. It took a lot of friends, a lot of, hey, wake up, come out, let's do something, let's get you out of that mindset. You know, and that's kind of what we're here for. So we could talk until we're blue in the face, but it's actually up to that veteran to grasp it, acknowledge it, and kind of go with it. I myself am not a combat veteran. I didn't have the opportunity to go, unfortunately, but there's a lot of combat veterans who are here in Laramie also, that are kind of the same way, a lot worse than I am or was. And just to kind of get them out is kind of, we can't force them out, you know, and just as long as they know that they have someone here, you know, people at the VFW, people at the American Legion, you know, here with AMVets, we're here for them. If they need to reach out to somebody other than, you know, a friend, a family member or whatever, you know, we're here for them. And we do have contacts with people who are combat, who are non-combat, because that's kind of who our clientele is. So I guess the easiest way for them to get out is just to take that first step, really. And for them, it's harder than it would be for people like myself.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
What
you.
you're doing is very respectable. Like I said, you know, this is going to be an amazing thing. I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
So thank you for your time.
Awesome.
And again, you're watching This is Laramie. I'm Allison Wagg. And this was Pack of AMVets Post 22. Thank you.